Hello everybody, this is Mother Mango coming to you with a quick jungle guide. So today we're going to talk about one of the simplest and easiest things that you can do to snowball your games out of the jungle. We're going to be talking about pushing and controlling objectives as a jungler specifically. Some of these things won't apply to the other roles, or they're going to be wrong for the other roles, but just keep in mind that we're talking about specifically jungling here. So what is pushing and controlling objectives? What does that mean? What does that look like? So during the early and mid game, which is what we're going to be focusing on, there are a few primary objectives that you want to look at. So there's Dragon, of course. There's going to be all the towers on the map, and then to a slightly lesser extent there's going to be the blue buffs and the red buffs that are on the map. So those are what we're going to be really focusing on during this video. And so how do we take those? How do we control those? So part of it just comes from taking advantage of any type of advantage that you have on the map. So what does that mean? What does that look like? What is an advantage on the map? It could be as simple as the other team has a player dead, right? That means that you have 5 players on the map while they have 4. And that can be taken advantage of by picking up an objective. Or it could even be how much health do the players on the map have. If your mid laner has full health and their mid laner has, 1/4 health and he's just sitting under the tower, that's an advantage that you have that you can take advantage of. And then it could also be positioning. Is there a jungler top lane? Because you can take advantage of that by taking a dragon. Is your mid laner really fed, or is your bottom lane really fed? That's something that you can take advantage of, and that as a jungler you can be aware of that and be in the right position to take advantage of it. So say that your bottom lane is really fed, really strong, and you go top lane. That's not really taking advantage of the strength that you have. You could go bottom lane, maybe pick up a kill or two, and then swing on to dragon. So we're just going to be talking about how to make that happen and what that looks like in a game. So let's hop into some gameplay footage. Alright, so let's take a look at this series of events that comes about all because my mid laner was able to pick up a kill in the middle lane, and then I helped her to push objectives. So when she picks up a kill here, what I want to do immediately is, I was just standing right there, I was going to come in for a gank anyway, so I want to help her get these minions to this turret as quickly as possible so that the turret can either kill them, or as you'll see, Malphite, their jungler, is forced to come out to the mid lane, and this is exactly what we want. So we have the turret killing minions here, and we have Malphite coming in. So we've already taken advantage of her death by forcing Malphite to show on the map so that our other lanes can play more aggressively and that we can take things off of this. So because Malphite is middle, I feel completely comfortable running bottom for a gank. Now, we're not going to get the kill on Janna, but that's fine because she's low health and that's an advantage. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to immediately ping onto Dragon because I know that my bottom lane is stronger than theirs. Now I started, but I see that Ahri is coming down here, so I'm just going to back out a little bit. But again, we're forcing things. We're forcing her to move and come down. And right here, we're able to catch out Ahri. And now what we're going to do, so I force these guys out, and then I'm immediately going to ping back onto Dragon again, because we have an advantage. Janna had to go back and Ahri is dead. We have a 4v2, soon to be 4v3, and I know that we can pick up this objective. Now a lot of times when you're forcing objectives, you're going to get even more off of it. So I forced the dragon, we got another kill, we got the kill off of Ahri. So all of that happened just because Katarina got a kill middle and I was able to force things out of the jungle. Another extremely important thing that you can do as a jungler controlling objectives is to time things. You can time red buff, you can time blue buff, or you can time dragon or baron. So right here I've timed this dragon to know that it comes up at 2306, so I'm going to be there waiting for it and I'm going to take it right away. It wasn't as important this game just because we probably would have had it anyway, but it's still a really important thing that'll win games for you. Alright, I hope you guys learned something in this quick video. Again, the biggest thing that I would say to you is that every time you get a kill or every time you have an advantage on the map, just really ask yourself the question, can I take an objective off of this? Instead of just thinking, oh, I can farm this wave or what items you can buy, just really ask yourself, are there any objectives that I could possibly take off of this? And it's okay to make mistakes and mess up. If you try a dragon, you get your team killed, that's fine. You just want to learn from it so that you can get to a place where you know exactly what objectives you're able to take, and that'll just make a huge difference in your games, guys. You'll have a huge gold advantage and you'll just start winning all the team fights that you lost before. See you later, guys.